What's up, people? It's another edition of the New Breed Podcast, the world's best, I don't know, music, new metal. Tim said we're ranked like 70 something, so fuck those guys. Yeah, there we go. There's your R rating right in the first 30 seconds. We're one of the best damn music podcasts in the world. Don't
Whether
like
you
it,
like it or not.
disagree,
Yeah,
your problem. I'm one half of your hosting, Joe J. Horsecott. With me, I have my partner in crime, the notorious Tim Minister Jr. Tim, how is it going?
great.
All right,
And we
Tim's
weren't we
going.
weren't like 70th. We were like in the 20s.
I
So
don't,
we're
I
doing
don't, I
good.
mean, whatever. Opinions are like they're like assholes. So this
Yeah,
week,
fuck them.
Tim and I are going to do something a little bit fun. We've done this before for different events, but we're going to walk through the Hellphyra lineup. I hope I'm saying that right. So for those of you that are maybe way into new metal and don't understand what we're talking about, this is Josh from Trustkill Records, coupled paired up with Ephira Records, which is leading that big new metalcore revival that we're starting to see now, the early autumn metalcore revival, and Takedown events. They're bringing back what was Hellfest. So Tim and I have done an episode way long ago, but the last official Hellfest where I went. But Josh is bringing it back. And his intent, I think, Tim, keep me honest, we've seen in some of the interviews where he said he's combined it with Afira because they seem to be one of the up and coming labels as of right
Yeah.
now that's really doing some new things and some interesting stuff. And his intent is to combine some of the older bands that were big when Trustkill was the thing, the label to be on, with some of the newer things coming up from Afira and some of the other labels as well. I think there's some Days stuff on there as well. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean the lineup is fucking ridiculous, man.
So let's start with that. So Tim and I are going to talk through the lineup band by band, and we're going to start with the bottom of the bill because these are typically the smaller locals, less knowns. So the first band we're going to talk about here, Tim, have you heard Frozen Ground?
Yes, Frozen Ground is the singer from It Dies Today. I think they only have like a single out that I've heard. It wasn't bad. Some straight up hardcore stuff. But
It's
yeah, that's the singer from It Dies Today.
it's really heavy. The vocals are almost like Shattered Realm. They're from Buffalo.
Yeah.
And I actually think this might be the band that Jay from Bayway was talking about signing to his label and putting them out.
Oh, really?
It's good. It's heavy. It's really
Yeah.
heavy.
I listened to an interview on 100 Words on Ray Harkin's show. It was the singer of It Dies Today, and he was talking about that Frozen Ground stuff. And I was like, oh, let me check this out because I love It Dies Today. And yeah, it's pretty good. Straight
Okay.
up hardcore stuff, like you said, out of Buffalo. Good stuff.
Now let's talk about Watch the Fall. Watch You Fall.
This I don't know.
So this is a very much Balmora-esque, right? Balmora's on the show. Very much that snarly, double paced metalcore. Not bad. I actually thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I'll put that in my list right now.
So the next band, I don't even know if I found the right band. The name is Asphyxiated. And if I found the correct band, this is a brutal death metal band, suffocation-esque slam. I really liked what I heard on Spotify. Let me pull it up to make sure I give it credit. But there's like five or six other bands that shared the name.
Yeah,
Yes, the
that doesn't
EP.
surprise me at all.
It came out in 2025 on Controlled Terrorism Records, which is a fucking hard name.
Yeah, it
The
is.
name is Reborn in Evil, and it's Asphyxiated. And this is definitely a slammy death metal band. It's the sound du jour, so it makes sense to have one of those up and comers on the lineup.
Fuck yeah. I'll listen to that tomorrow too.
Next we have Holder.
I
You
don't know
remember
this
this?
either.
So
No.
Holder, so they're actually playing a show which is billed as the new metalcore revival, and it has a couple bands that are on this show. They put out something. It was an EP in 2024 just called Holder, and it's not bad. Self-released. Um, it's got some of that chaotic screamo hardcore sound to it. But they're also on that. And let me look up the show. I should have had some better prepared notes, everybody. We're guerrilla podcasting at its finest. They're actually playing with please enjoy the music while your party is reached. Holder. They are playing an upcoming show with Empty Shell Casing and a couple other bands. Oh, the Syracuse New Metalcore on July 10th. Empty Shell Casings, Holder, 15 Rima, Deep Disdain, and For I Could Only Dream. I think you might like this, Tim.
I just added it to Apple Music.
And there's the show, the ad mat for the show on July 10th says, "Wear your biggest pants." So this is one of the ones that stuck out to me. It's in our wheelhouse. And next we have Draped in Black.
Yeah, Draped in Black. I listened to that like 2 months ago. That is like the um that's like that metalcore revival stuff, right?
Yeah, very much
Yeah.
Balmora.
Yeah.
The vocals are very much Zayo.
Yep.
Very, very much Dan Whan from Zayo. Yeah, it's not bad. So let's talk we should touch on that, Tim. With all that metalcore, early aughts metalcore making a revival coming out right now. I'm curious to see which bands start to differentiate themselves. Right. So Balmora is obviously this torchbearer. Like they're way out in front. And the bands like Ashara, and some of these other bands are coming up right behind them. But I'm curious to see when the wobble sets in and the differentiation starts.
Yeah. All it's gonna take, honestly, is like a kind of like, well, you seen it in the early like 2000s where like a band would come out, like say like Tribunal, and they would get signed to like, I couldn't even tell you back then. I can't even think right now. They get signed to a bigger label, they get bigger tours, they get bigger sound. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's like
Um,
Prayer for Cleansing kept going, they probably would have been one of the biggest bands of that era,
Very
kind
fair,
of thing.
very fair.
Yeah.
So next we have Into Again.
Yeah, Into Again is Fira. That's like a it's like a gay, like a new gay sound kind of sound.
Yeah, I tagged it as the screamo revival
There you go.
because,
Yeah, something
but
like that.
not screamo and the stuff where you're gonna fucking start yelling at me and say it's not real screamo, but like that screamo sound, like quasi Glassjaw Finch ish,
Yeah, yeah.
with a little bit more hardcore to it. Yeah.
It's in number two again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's actually really good. I think I sent that to you a while ago. You probably didn't even listen to it.
No, I definitely didn't.
Yeah.
Next one we have is Start Today.
Oh, Start Today. That sounds like a youth crew band. I don't remember who
Good
they were
call.
though.
It's named after a Gorilla Biscuits album.
There you go.
So it's two-steppy hardcore, like
Yep. All right.
with the same
That's easy.
college font in the name and the whole nine. That kind of gives it away.
There you go.
All
I
right,
even heard them and I knew what that was.
this next band, I have no idea what this name says, so I'm gonna skip it and come back to it. Because maybe we'll
You
figure
can't
out.
pronounce it?
I can't even read the logo,
Oh, okay, okay.
so we're gonna go to Soulless.
Yeah, Soulless is, I think they're a Philly band, aren't they?
I don't remember. It's a fast two-steppy type hardcore.
I think they're a Philly band, if I'm remembering.
If I
I've listened to that little 3 song EP or whatever it was. It's not bad at all, actually.
if I had to compare it, it would definitely be contemporaries with Guns Up.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the same. That's the same band. That's the same sound I would put it against.
Yeah, I think they're a Philly band. I could be wrong though. I probably am, but I don't know why I'm thinking they're a Philly band.
Okay. And next we have Chasm.
Is it
Yo,
K?
Khasm.
That's a no, that's like a hardcore band in the vein of oh, what's that other band with a fucking K out of Chicago?
Uh,
Or no, maybe it's not K. Out
I
of
know what you're
Chicago.
thinking
You really
of.
like the record though.
Um,
I've
I want
interviewed
to
them
say
on No Street.
cruelty, and it's not cruelty.
No, 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 no.
Let's come back to it. It's
Yeah.
the world is yours. Karma, karma.
Karma. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
it's this is heavy heartcore in the same vein as like a Zabalba or a
There you go.
Purgatory.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard
uh,
that.
not bad. So, what do you think, Tim, of Cross of Disbelief?
Cross of Disbelief. They're another. I've heard that before. They're another metalcore up and coming.
Yeah, the way I described it is very, very heavy New York hardcore. Same vein. If you want to look modern contemporaries, it's Missing Link.
Okay.
That's who I would butt it up against. So this band, I don't think I even checked out. I Promised the World.
I don't know that one.
Let's pull it up.
You gonna Spotify it real quick?
Yeah. I promise the world. And can I share my sound only? Host has disabled participant screen sharing.
Son of a bitch. There you go.
All right, so let's share, just share sound. We'll do that. All right, so let's see what this is. Let's jump this all the way out so I can see you. This is I Promise the World.
37,000 monthly listeners. God damn. Nice.
That's pretty high. All right, so let's go with the most recent release is the Snowball Effect. What do you think, Tim? I'm thinking it's Screamo.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, wrong band. That's One Way Mirror. Sorry, my bad. Lost at Sea.
Oh, this is a three-way split. Yeah, this is great.
Yep. We're gonna stop sharing for now. But yeah, that's going on the list. We gotta check that one out.
Yeah, that I love the way that sounds. I'll be checking that out.
Out the gate, fantastic. All right, so now we have our boy Mitchell, Blackest Dawn.
Didn't they just get signed to Bayway Records?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good, man. I like what they're doing. Mitchell just moved to Delco. I haven't hung out with him yet though, or
Oh,
supposed to.
nice.
Yeah, he's definitely regretting it from what I heard though.
Why?
He's just like the traffic's terrible here. I said,
Well,
fucking told you,
he's
man.
from Jersey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
South Jersey.
yeah. It's different out here. It's very fucking inbred shit. All right, moving along. We have coming off Blackest Dawn. We have Godskin Peeler. You know, I've seen this name tons. I never actually listened to this band. What do you think?
Yeah, I listened to this a while ago. This is like in the vein of like some heavy hardcore stuff, I think. Maybe
Uh,
heavier.
yes. It's heavy hardcore. It's flashes of early 2000s metalcore. Vocals are straight up Dwid.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so next up we have this band Kidnapped.
Never heard him.
I've never heard them either, so let's give it a go. Tim, what do you think?
Let's do it.
I'm in.
Yeah,
15 songs, 22 minutes.
it's fucking right.
Yep, I love that grindy type fast hardcore. I'm in. They're another one, another plus one. Shit, I may have to change my mind and go to this thing. All right, next we just did Kidnapped. We crossed that off. We did Godskin Peeler. Let's talk about Tim. Do you remember Drawing Last Breath?
Yeah,
So
that
this
five
is
song EP they put out at first was fucking great.
yep.
I didn't even know they were still a band. Honestly, I remember
I think this is a
that.
reunion set. This is Florida, South Florida. This
Yeah,
is Lennon as drums.
yeah, that was put out a while. To me, that was kind of like one of the first bands that did the that metalcore comeback sound.
Yeah, the edgecore metal. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Good stuff.
I forgot Lennon was in that.
Yeah, very much As Hope Dies soundy.
Yeah,
Very much.
absolutely.
All right, Tim, did you check out this is one of the finds on this list for me. Empty Shell Casing.
No, but you were just talking about that.
You put new metal, hardcore, and metalcore in a blender, and this is what you get.
Put it on.
All right.
Yeah, because there's no way you're getting flagged for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. It's not Century Media who hates us. Hold on.
And if you do, it's kind of fucking annoying.
All right, share this. All right, we'll grab blanks. This is I'll grab the EP. Blanks. This is the most streamed song they've got. Here we go.
Like the little video thing.
think it's like 7 dudes in this band. Definitely two vocalists.
Turntable.
Yep.
Some cipher vocals.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, good stuff. All right. I'm gonna have Dan pick me up a shirt from these guys. All right, next row, Tim. We're moving along here. Hamarsha.
I always said Hamartia, but yeah.
That's how you remember how to spell it. How would you describe this?
What are they? They North Carolina, South Carolina?
Uh, I think so. I
Tri I
want
know,
I
what
want to
is
say
it,
they were
Tribunal?
tribunal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was like 2005, 2006. It's typical metalcore.
Yeah. Yeah. Not terrible, but you
What's the what
understand why
what's that record called?
the album was To Play the Part.
There you go, To Play a Part. That's right. Yeah, that's
All right.
actually really good.
All right, we're moving up the rows here. So now we have as Shara.
Yeah, that new EP is fucking incredible.
It's wild. Drummer from Balmora.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's singing for them. So they're all we talk about hardcore being incestuous and slam being incestuous. Now we got this early aughts metalcore where everybody's playing different bands doing the same shit. It's kind of wild.
Nothing wrong with that.
Same kind of vein, but much heavier. We
A little
have
darker.
Final Resting Place,
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about a
which,
Shara still. Yeah.
dude, that set at FYA was awesome. Like it was, people lost their minds, and I was not. I liked it. I was blown away by it live.
Yeah, them two EPs are great, man.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Next, we have, I think they're still on the lineup. Bullets Between Tongues.
Absolutely fucking love that band.
Describe it, Tim,
A
for the
little
fans.
screamo, a lot of metalcore stuff, the in the vein of what the hell's that called? The comeback metalcore stuff, a lot of screamo. That record they put out this year is fucking incredible. I love that shit, man. I'm really surprised you haven't talked about that more. It's really good. Is that an Hellphyra release?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Are we saying Hellphyra is a
Hellphyra.
Hellphyra?
Hellphyra.
Okay.
That's. I mean, hey, if you're the guy from Hellphyra Records and we're saying it wrong, please come on the show. We'd love to
I
have the
could
chat.
I could have swore that I listened to on 100 Words that Ray said it differently, but I don't know if he's saying it or I don't know. I mean, I would trust him over what I'm saying, honestly, because he's way more into the scene
Yeah.
of all that stuff. So maybe he's right, but I don't know. Hellphyra sounds good to me.
Sounds like a start. Next, we have Ends of Sanity.
Oh yeah, that's a Days band, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Heavier hardcore, right, Tim? Is that how you
Yeah,
describe it?
yeah,
So, I mean, so far there's for the undercard, right? So I'm going to say right here, I'm going to snap the line and say this is the end of the yeah, this is the end of the undercard. A lot of heavy stuff. There's a decent mix. There's some straight edgy two-step bits. There's some faster hardcore bits. Lot of that abrasive early aughts metalcore, which is to be expected. But there's
yeah,
some gems there. I think that I really like that I Promised the World. I really liked Empty Shell Casing. I thought Asphyxiated is Brutal Slam. So there's a mix here. There's a decent mix.
yeah. Don't sleep on that Bullets Between Tongues. That shit's good, man.
I'll go back and listen tomorrow. I'm doing alone. All right, next
Really
up.
good.
Shit, we're getting a little bit tooth here. Next up, we have Contention,
Oh fuck yeah.
which is fucking atom bomb heavy. Atom bomb heavy.
Would you consider that edge metal,
Yeah, I
militant edge
guess
metal stuff?
it's definitely fucking militant. I'll tell you that much. It's got the heaviness of Acacia Strain, I would say, but it's
It's like
not.
reprisal mixed
Yeah,
with like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Good shit. So the throwback band showing up, Invocation of Nehek. Do you remember this band?
I was super surprised to see them on here.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the song. When I think about this album, this is the song I think of. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good for them. I saw that they're doing merch and a whole bunch of other things, so it's kind of cool. Every band deserves to have one last hurrah, one last day in the sun, and that's pretty cool that Josh brought it back.
What label were they on?
Ooh,
We might
prosthetic.
yeah, there you go. We might get tagged for that one.
Mm,
Whatever. Cut out the 3 seconds. Fuck
yeah,
you.
right. But if you can tell by that fucking breakdown, you're way more of a hardcore head than we are. Another old school band they brought onto this lineup. Sky Came Falling.
Oh fuck yeah. 1021 is one of the best records ever.
Long Island faves. Moving on the way up, we are going to Scarab, Philly's own. So this is
Yeah, man.
Tyler Mullen from Gridiron, ex-singer for Year of the Knife. This is his hardcore project.
They're putting out a new record soon, aren't they?
Yep, Bob Wilson's doing the record release. It's at the Lithuanian something in September.
In Upper Darby, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Next, I think this band's still on it. One Line Drawing, which is Jonah Montragna, right? From Far, yes.
Is it? I can't remember. I know
Man,
that band name. I just can't remember who it is.
the later the show goes and the more we drink.
Oh, I'm drinking.
Yes, Jonah Matragna. Yep, one line drawing.
There you go.
And then we have Missing Link, who I fucking love that album. I love that album. It's so
Album's
good and
good.
so heavy.
Yeah, it's good.
Guitarist from Internal Bleeding, and the singer's a character. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, if
Next
you
we have
if you like hardcore that's actually good these days, there you go. That's all I can
yes,
really say.
yes. So the next band I had on the list, which has dropped off since I've started this list, was a Juliana Theory, and they've been replaced by Shattered
Shattered
Realm.
Realm. Yeah. We don't have to talk about Shattered Realm. Everybody knows who that is.
Yep, yep. Next, working my way right to left, we have On Broken Wings playing a extended set of I Do My Crosswords in Pen 12 times. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But they
Yeah.
definitely will
Great,
play that
great
song.
band.
I want to know how many other bands, like how wild would it be if there's like four other bands on the undercard that all cover that song? That'd be kind of fucking funny.
That would be sick. Like the band right before him, like, yeah, this is on Broken Wings.
This is a
Fuck
cover
you.
and just go right into it. Speaking of On Broken Wings and cover, we have Balmora, who covered it at
Uh
FYA.
they're
They,
probably the best early aughts metalcore right now, in my
like
opinion.
when I look at the flyer, you have Balmora, Missing Link, Contention all stacked on one another. And I think those three are probably you add in like Domain and some of the other stuff. They're probably some of the biggest hardcore bands we got going right now.
Definitely, yeah, contention. Yeah, absolutely.
Next, we have Zayo, who sneaky good.
Remember when I was younger, I used to call him Zal.
Same. Always puts on a good show. Always put on a good show. Always enjoyable. Next, we
And then
have.
when someone said Zayo, I'm like, oh shit, that
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
blew my mind.
I feel
I thought it
kind of
was
feel like
Zal.
I feel like I kind of feel like a jabroni. Next, we have the one band, actually the one reunion band on the show that I'm really sad I'm going to miss. Embrace Today.
Oh,
So that band, Soldiers on Death Wish, that is a monster of a fucking straight edge hardcore album. The second album, avoid it like all costs because it was just horse
terrible.
trash. It's horse trash. We're talking about crumbs. But the first album, Soldiers or Fuck You, I'm Edge, like the original EP, great, great. And they were one of those bands that would get up on stage and just go, 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 go. There's not like, you know what, we're glad we got cheesesteaks. Shut the fuck up, dude. Just keep going. And they just go. Uh,
Need some Where Fear and Weapons meet on this.
I think the drummer passed for that band.
Oh, did he
I think
really?
the big guy, yeah. So
Oh.
next we have I I am convinced this band is going to be big, but I have no idea what they sound like. Haywire.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of traction. You
I
don't
mean,
know what they sound like?
I have never listened to Haywire ever.
Wow.
But I mean I follow them on Instagram, I follow them on Spotify. The fact that they're doing a national tour and they're doing different basketball jerseys for every city they play, and it's the local team. Like Yo, that's got, first of all, that can't be cheap, but that's fucking baller. That's
Yeah, it
baller.
is. It's crazy that you follow him on Spotify. You never heard him.
No, I've just never taken the time to listen to him.
That's
Whatever. Uh,
hilarious.
Recon is
Oh,
next. Who is singing
crazy.
for these guys?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it's Rob from
Mm-mm.
Most Precious Blood.
I don't think so either. But that band was huge back. The people
Yeah.
love that fucking
That
band.
first EP was in Viper City or whatever is
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
Good
it's
shit.
good.
Speaking of heavy, we have Internal Bleeding, who I actually think is putting out an album this year.
Are
Eventually,
they really?
they've finished recording. I just don't know when it's actually coming out. And after reading that article in the Scott Burns book about how he was very unhappy with that, and the band was miserable and pissed off how it came out, I went back and listened to it, and yeah, I think everybody has every right to be mad about how that came out. It was not the best mixing mastering job. We're gonna put it that way.
That happened a lot back then too.
Oh yeah, it was. They were. Nobody knew. Nobody was creating stuff that they thought was going to live forever. They were just. By the way, it was just announced. Orthodox is opening for Stray from the Path in Australia. Good
Nice.
for them. Good for Adam. Congrats, Adam. Congrats, Mike. That's fucking great. Good for you guys.
And that was something we couldn't talk about until it got
Right,
announced. Yeah.
right. Good for
Good
them. That
shit,
is
man.
awesome. That's awesome. That new album isn't bad. Stray from the Path.
Yeah, it's all right.
Not usually my thing, but we'll take
New
it. And then
Orthodox is a top tenner.
110 100%. But here I am also, I scroll right down from that Orthodox post, and there's an ad for Tsunami Brass Knuckles. All right, back to what we were talking, back to our scheduled programming. Next, we have It Dies Today doing a Forever Scorn set.
Which is wild because yeah, the EP's
Isn't the
doing,
Caitiff Choir their big thing?
I would say yes. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna play songs from other stuff, but Forever Scorn is getting like a big I don't know what it is. It's like just getting this big like reaction all of a sudden, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love it, I say. Great fucking band. I know you're not the biggest fan, but I love them.
Not my thing, but that don't matter.
It
It
was
don't
funny
matter.
when he did the interview and he was just like Ray goes like, yeah, so you guys were doing the whole fashion core thing, and he's like, dude, I look at pictures of that and I go, what the fuck was I thinking? He goes, but at the same time, he goes, it was the time and day, and it was just like, hey, I don't really look back on it and be embarrassed, but what the fuck was I doing?
I mean, dude, you and I grew up when there were rat tails and hypercolor were a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, yeah, we started as a band, and then the next photos we took were all wearing fucking tight jeans, and it's just like,
Uh, there's
okay,
there's a lot of things I'm happy about in my life. There's a lot of things, as I'm 48 this year, and when I look back, there's a lot of things I'm thankful for. And one of the biggest things I'm thankful for, and I wish my mom was alive to tell her, that she did not let me grow a rat tail in fifth grade,
yeah,
because that shit is just plain embarrassing no matter how you look at it.
or wear girl jeans.
Uh, yeah, the rat tail, like she wouldn't let me grow a tail. Thank God, just thank God. All
Yeah,
right.
I don't see how that's comfortable at all to have to wear girl jeans, but okay, I'm too big for
I
that.
just think your nuts would overheat. So now we've got, I still can't figure out who's singing for them. Disembodied.
Oh, it's fuck, who is singing for them? It's definitely not Aaron.
It's not Aaron. It was somebody else, right?
Yeah, it's somebody else from another bigger band. I just forget who it is. Doesn't it say it on the flyer?
Mm-mm.
I meant to fucking message Aaron and I just forgot. Maybe I will tomorrow.
Disembodied Hellphyra singer.
I meant to
Mike
message him.
Olender
There you
from
go.
Burnt by the Sun and Endeavor.
There you go. Yeah, I meant to message him, ask him what the hell was going on, but then I was like, I ain't gonna bother him with that shit.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even want to talk about it. Okay.
Exactly.
Same vein as Disembodied, we have Beyond Repair, which is the Throwdown tribute. Not Throwdown tribute. It's Tommy Love and Keith, and a couple of the guys who played on some of the early stuff, doing only songs from the first two albums, which is great.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, dude. I love them records, but like the fucking This Is Hardcore set, like tune your fucking guitar. Come on, dude.
I thought it was good. Was it bad? Like I haven't gone back and
Oh
listened to it, but
God, it sounded horrible.
Well,
I don't know if they just didn't practice enough or they were just having so much fun with it. Either way, cool to see them again, but like the guitars were so out of tune, man. Maybe it's just
I
my ears, but I thought they were way out of tune.
I had to go back and watch because I don't remember. I just remember being in the audience having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, cool, but like, yeah, that shit was way out of tune in
And
my
but
opinion.
apparently I've heard that Beyond Repair is way better than Throwdown doing that reunion set because
Oh,
Dan said they were
fuck yeah.
so bad at Furnace Fest. Like they were out of breath and you could tell they hadn't practiced and
I heard they were
embarrassing.
terrible. I
All
heard
right.
that he said they didn't even practice because they didn't really care. It's like, yeah,
Which
why the
is
fuck are you playing then?
eat a dick. Eat a
Yeah,
dick.
like,
Shit. Here we go. Shit up your own ass.
yeah, like, dude, don't be one of them dudes that just thinks you're so big you can come back and play without like practicing. That shit's corny.
Yeah. It's
Fuck you.
absolutely corny. Okay.
Shit up your own
So
ass, you dickhead.
what that one meme, it's go birds, dickhead. Fuck you talk about. Like I there was some guy at the show with a bag. It said "Go Birds, dickhead." Fuck you talk about, and I just started laughing because I knew exactly the meme it comes from. All
I
right,
watched that like
so
48 times in a row when I seen it.
I gotta send you the ADHD supercut of the Birds beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, where it's all samples and shit. I am not even a Birds fan, and I watch that at least once a day and laugh my ass off. I'll
I'll
share it
watch
when we're
it.
done. Okay, so then we have a prayer for cleansing.
Oh, prayer for cleansing? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yep. Good old shit. Fineless Eye Guy Ball, or however you say that. Then we have two last bands, Tim. We have Dying Fetus, which is a great pick because they're having a moment in the hardcore scene and they know how to pick a set that will work. And 18
I just
Visions.
before we go in 18 Vision, I just watched an interview with John from Dying Fetus, and
Is it the
the
Garza
inner
interview?
no, it's I forget who the dude's name is, but he interviewed John and he asked John like, why are you touring with these bands like Slaughter to Prevail and all that stuff, and he's like, listen, man. You don't have to agree with what they do, blah, blah, blah. He's like, but a band like us, we need to get on bigger tours to get our fucking music out there. It's hard these days. And I totally agree with him, dude.
Oh, what 100%, man.
If you want to be a touring musician, you fucking play with who's gonna get you up there and get your sound out there. I totally agree with this shit. And the dude was like, listen, man, I don't agree with the stuff either. I don't have to agree with it. I just go play.
Right.
And it made and I'm glad that someone fucking said it. Like, listen, dude, you don't like who we're playing with? Don't fucking come.
You don't have to come and go wait till the next tour. Wait it out. That's fine.
Yeah. But we're playing because we love this. We love being out there, and we're gonna fucking play who the label thinks we should play with. And he basically was just like, "You don't like it, fuck you," and I loved it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Please do.
fucking
Please
great.
do. The last band is 18 Visions doing Until the Ink Runs Out.
Oh God, listen, man,
I know you're a fan,
fucking
so give me
fucking
the.
love that record. I absolutely love that record. The re-recording is fucking hot garbage. I'm sorry, his voice is cooked. It's
Is it?
cooked. It's cooked. Listen,
Oh
the
man.
re-recording of it, the music sounds great. The production's good. I like what Keith's doing the production wise. It's different, but like, dude, the vocals are cooked, man. When I went back and listened to the first recording, I was like, why? Just why? I sent it to Tornello, and he was like, I'm gonna forget they even did that. And I'm like, yo, that's really bad,
I'm
dude.
gonna I'm gonna forget they even did that. That's
He's like,
great.
I'm gonna pretend that never happened. Thanks for sending it to me, but fuck that. And I was like, yep, you're right. Just don't. You don't need to re-record a classic record like that. That record is so good. Just don't. I get
No.
why you did it, but don't do it anymore. It's stupid. And I
Mm-mm.
heard they're re-recording all of them. That's what I heard. I heard they're re-recording. They already did Vanity. I heard they're re-recording Obsession and all of it, which is weird. But hey, man, do
Hey,
your thing. It's your
do your
music. You
thing.
do whatever you want. But
Uh
like,
Last minute edition. The band's name that I couldn't find is 15 Rima.
never heard of it.
Texas metalcore, Hellphyra, new metalcore. Big pants shit.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm gonna listen to it. How do you say that? How do you spell? Is it 15 as in
15, the
words?
actual spelled out 15 Rheme. Rema? I'm looking at this
Mm,
lineup and I'm starting to think I need to go Sunday.
how many days is it?
There's a show on Friday night, and then there's a show on and then it's the which is like the pre-show, and then Saturday and Sunday.
Is it the pre-show all Jersey stuff?
Yes, primarily,
Bayway.
yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Do you have that lineup?
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. Like, if it wasn't in North Jersey and not on Fourth of July, because I'll be in Maryland. Like, if it wasn't a Fourth of July, I would probably go this because there's this is a sick show.
All right.
But like, we're going to Maryland Friday
Uh,
morning, so it's like,
Pre-show. Here we go.
yeah. Apparently, it's all like Jersey bands.
Hellphyra pre-show.
It sucks that like
It
you can't get it.
is.
You can't get like EJ Bloodline on this.
So it's well, Reek is gone, right? He
Yeah, yeah,
passed.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like he
So
passed,
it's
so it's like
Bayway, E Town Concrete,
great.
Folly, Nora, Bulldoze, The Banner, Years Spent Cold, which is kind of cool. Roseblood, fan. Discontent, XLB, Pool Scum. That's that band of like those 10-year-old kids. Hindsight and Manic.
That's a good fucking set, man, or a good
Yeah.
lineup.
Yeah, I just Folly never did anything for me.
Never.
The Banner did never did anything for me.
Banner's not bad.
Nora, not Dan is the one I think Nora fan I know. Um,
I like Nora, but not like him. Jake from the Banner, he's a good dude, man.
I just
Great drummer.
never really stuck in. All right, so kids, this is when are we getting this out to? We're gonna get this out before the show.
I'm gonna put this out next
Is it
week. We're
next
gonna
week? All right.
yeah, I'll edit this tomorrow.
Fantastic. So if you are in the tri-state area or if you're looking for a drive, going through this lineup, I'm really kind of impressed. And while I first thought it was kind of poopy, I have changed my mind that yeah, this is definitely something I might actually have to go Sunday. And I just texted Dan. I'm like, did you keep your tickets? Because I might want to go Sunday. I got to be there at doors because I want to catch all the undercard. But it might be worth a get up and go on a Sunday morning.
This is a show that if you go to, I'm definitely seeing what the merch looks like.
Yeah, because I'm going to come home with a ton of fucking t-shirts. All right, everybody. So the weekend of July 4th in Rutherford, New Jersey, it's not scenic. At the Williams Black Box Center, you are looking at Hellphyra, which is a combination of Hellfest and Ephira put on by Josh Truskill, Takedown Events, and the label Ephira. If you're there, I'll be the fat guy with the New Breed t-shirt on. Come over and say hi. Until then, Tim, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Hope you have fun. Let me know how it is.
Will do. All right. New Breed _ podcast on Twitter and Instagram, newbreedpodcast@gmail.com, 267-297-4627 for all your audio complaints. Find us on r/new metal. Find us on our Facebook group. New episodes every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern. New reaction vids every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. We will see you next week. Cheers.
Later.